Hey gamers, Coach Nerf here with a continuation on our first movement lesson. As I mentioned in that lesson, movement is a crucial part of your gameplay that can make or break your sets. We'll be diving into some more vertical movement tools in this one, so let's get started. By the end of this lesson, gamers will be able to further manipulate their character's motions and positioning by demonstrating the use of the basics of movement. For our stretch today, we are going to tune in to our partner from MedStar, our favorite physical therapist Jana, and follow along with the exercise she's leading.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Jana Labari, physical therapist with MedStar Health. Today's video is all about thumb exercises. Thumb movements are a very important part of gaming, but overuse of these small muscles can lead to a condition called gamer's thumb, which causes pain at the base of the thumb. This condition may be more common in controller versus PC gamers because of the difference in position and use of the thumbs. To help prevent it, here are some exercises you can do for the thumb and surrounding muscles. The radial deviation exercise starts with the forearm supported on an armrest or table in a neutral position with the wrist hanging off the edge. Holding a small weight in your hand and your thumb facing up, bend your wrist up towards the ceiling and lower slowly back down. Repeat 1 to 2 sets of 10. To stretch the extensor and abductor tendons of the thumb, keep your forearm supported on an armrest or a table in a neutral position with the wrist hanging over the edge. Keep your thumb next to your index finger and gently bend your wrist down towards the ground. You will feel a stretch along the base of the thumb. Hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds and repeat 2 to 3 times. This last one is the thumb extension strengthening exercise. Take a rubber band, or you can also use a piece of hand putty and wrap it in a loop around your hand. Pull the thumb away against the resistance of the band or putty and slowly return to the starting position. Repeat 1 to 2 sets of 10 repetitions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned some new exercises to help keep your thumb muscles strong and flexible. Make sure to check out some of the other videos to learn some different exercises to help you prevent pain and keep your muscles and joints healthy while gaming. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
For our in-game warm-up, it's important to get a comfortable grip with the controller. Let's jump into training mode on Battlefield and practice jumping on the platforms to get your fingers ready for the jumps in this lesson. Now that we're warmed up, in our last video titled Movement, we looked at jumps and how the different variations worked. Now let's try mixing up our landing opportunities. Another key attribute of characters is fall speed. This determines how quickly you can approach from the air and is necessary for both offense and defense. Many characters want to fall with an aerial attack and pressure their opponent. In the same way, when being launched up, knowledge of your fall speed can help turn the tables by landing with an aggressive option or by simply retreating. There is a difference between your fall speed and your fast fall speed. Fast falling is when you fall faster than normal by pressing down on the control stick while falling after you reach the top of your jump. It is also faster if you combine it with the short hop that we learned in our first movement video. For the first exercise, do 5 short hop fast falls, then 5 short hop regular falls, then 5 full hop fast falls, then 5 full hop regular falls. Note the difference in speed. Platforms allow for diversity in gameplay throughout Smash Bros. Titles. Outside of Final Destination, every stage has platforms that you will need to familiarize yourself with, particularly those in common rotation for official stage lists for tournaments. Knowledge of these platforms and their heights is something that you will need to feel out for yourself. Pokemon Stadium 2, Kalos, Town & City, etc. will all have their differences, so it is advised to try this one out on all of the stages that you need to know at some point. Recognize which platforms you can reach with a short hop, or which ones require a full hop, and when you need to initiate a fast fall to land. There are 2 ways to get off of a platform: drop through or run off. Running off has its advantages because you can fast fall out of the maneuver, so try that first by running off the platform and fast falling immediately after 5 times. Next, attempt to drop through the platform by tapping down on the control stick. Once you do, see if you can initiate a fast fall afterwards as well. Do this 5 more times. Now let's get a little more advanced. I hope you're ready for a challenge. By now you should have a general feel for how your character moves in the air. This is determined by your character's airspeed, which is the fastest they can move while airborne, and air acceleration. This is how quickly you can make yourself change direction while airborne. These basically make up what we call drift. Aerial drift is how you achieve higher precision with your movement and elevate your spacing on your attacks. To more directly understand it, try double jumping and wiggling the control stick left and right to observe how fast your character can move from side to side. Once you see where you can change your character's momentum, add an aerial attack. Throw out a back air and immediately move your left stick to the other side to drift back and see how far your character can go. Then, do the same with a forward air from the front. Try each one 10 times. It's time to put all the pieces together that you've learned so far about movement. The next time you play someone, jump on a platform for a combo follow-up, or land on a platform to escape an attack. Mix up your fast falls and regular falls so your opponent never knows what to expect. Think about the best way you can outsmart your opponent. Use your aerial drift to cover space and create pressure with mid-air attacks, then retreating outside of counterattack range. In order to learn how to move on different platform layouts, look up Smash Tournament stage lists for local tournaments and major events, and learn more details about the stages that are typically used in your region. Analyze the lengths and heights of the platforms, the stage, and how they all differ. Thanks for watching. Now let's see you show your moves.